Hello and welcome to the Audio Dad Chronicles. I'm Shale, and today we're delving into the music of NF. So NF is the name of an artist I've been hearing quite a bit in various circles, and I don't know anything about them, so I thought now is the time. I need to check them out some more. It is a name very familiar to the Renegades, the community followed by the artist Ren, and so since they're always talking about him, clearly it is a name and an artist of worthwhile that I need to explore more. So I decided, let's get right into this. Let's go. This will be NF's Happy. And what does it show us?
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memories. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in.
So I see this one is going to tug at the heartstrings a little bit, assuming the lyrics are following the story at all in the video here. We can see a scene unfolding before us that is unfortunate, and in some regards may even hit a little close to home. So this one I definitely can feel it in the feels already, for better or for worse. Let's just let NF do the talking for now, shall we?
Agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine I was happy, yeah, been this way so.
Feel that. Look at those goosebumps. That definitely hits home. I definitely can relate to that little child feeling like she's got to do everything for herself while the situation around her just exists as it is. Needing to grow up too quick, needing to be an adult in a household with adults. It's a struggle for sure.
It feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some
got some baggage I ain't open yet. Whereas knowing that this song is a couple of years old, I wonder if that's in some way or other foreshadowing other Ren collaborations to come. Interesting.
I should put the rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding, some family members I don't really connect with, some things I said I wish I would've not let slip, some hurtful words that never should've left my lips, some bridges burned I'm not ready to rebuild yet, some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy.
Damn. Sometimes you just don't have words, when a song just hits home, drives home, really sells a message that you can relate to and speaks of your upbringing, even if you don't always want to. That's powerful. And I just see here, I just glancing at the lyrics off to the side, I just note that this song was co-written by Tommee Profitt. That's a name I know now. Tommee Profitt is most known, at least to me, as being a video game musician. He makes music and scores for video games. He does a lot of trailers, music for movies and such. Definitely a name that I know well, and doing a lot of work that I certainly aspire to do as a composer myself for video games and soundtracks and things of that nature. But anyways, so let's get back into NF here, shall we? Let's back up a bit.
Truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Don't know.
And that piano there, really somber, very almost dark, setting up the tone, minor chords and such. Knowing that this is Tommee Profitt co-written, it would not surprise me at all to learn that that's even him performing it. He is a really great piano player, among other instruments, and like I say, production and so forth, composer. Let me know in the comments who performed on this. Is that Tommee Profitt that we're hearing? I'd be really curious to know that. Let me know, would you?
Around the bend. Don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living in. Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy.
Yeah, I'm sure I've said that line to myself a time or two throughout my life. This song is great. I'm really glad you all recommended this to me already. Even if I didn't need to be hitting the feels so hard, sometimes it's just nice to hear that, to hear your story reflected back through other people's words, other people's ways of saying things. It helps. Sometimes that's just part of the healing process, you know?
I was happy.
I was really curious who was going to open that door at the end of that. Where is that story going? I assumed that was supposed to be her mother at the end. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be the child's father or what, but that's really cool. I really like that. That was a really good song. Despite the name of it, the content maybe wasn't happy, but it certainly was calling for that message. Looking for those better days and and a better life and such. Well, there it is. That's my intro to NF, and I'm really happy I did that. I wasn't sure what to expect. I just took an assumption that he would be a hip-hop artist. Probably does cross over into that world, but still very pop-oriented with the piano and everything. Like I say, it's co-written by Tommee Profitt, so to me that's an automatic win. You had me right there, even though I was already into the song by that point. So there it is. That's NF. What else you got for me? I need to hear some more. Throw out some recommendations for me, would you? Hit me. What NF am I listening to next? Because there's going to be a next. And speaking of next, thanks for coming along for this journey. I hope to see you again.